but at least she comes across here as professional in what she's saying, and she seems to think a deal is coming. And let's be real. Regardless of how tough Collier wants to talk, we're not going to cave in. Well, if you want to play basketball in the WNBA, you're going to have to. Because they're going to shut the league down if you don't. They're not giving you 30% revenue or whatever in the hell that ridiculousness is.
Somewhere in a dimly lit gym wrapped in very ambitious branding, a bold experiment is underway. Everyone involved insists you're witnessing a cultural revolution, even though no one felt compelled to pick up the remote. The plan was simple. Take the Caitlin Clark effect, copy it, paste it onto Paige Bueckers, and wait for the ratings to explode. What followed was something entirely different, confusing, unintentionally hilarious, and impossible to ignore.
Could be seeing its final days as Paige Bueckers and gang could not save the viewership from tanking. What does this mean for the WNBA when they make their return back to TV? There has been news to come out about Unrivaled viewership being down nearly 70% from last year. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why this is bad. Because last year, it wasn't like they was cracking hella views to begin with. They wasn't even getting hella views at all last year. Now, this year, their views is down by nearly 7%.
The league is once again standing in the middle of a storm of its own making, staring confidently into the camera and insisting the weather is beautiful, and that the rain is part of the experience.
For that, you're sitting in front of everybody, in front of all these fans and saying, we don't want raises. They're at 9 times what, by the end of the next CBA, it would literally be a 9 times salary increase. You're telling people you don't want that. You got to be kidding me, right? It's not a good look. After complaining about, because for years, all we heard about was money. So after years of complaining about money, now it's not about money anymore. You want it to be about...
Somewhere between boardrooms, half-empty arenas, and overly optimistic press releases, the belief has taken hold that every problem can be solved by declaring a new superstar into existence and hoping the audience politely goes along with it.
Towards the end of the season, we start seeing the WNBA kind of fudge the numbers, taking into account group party watch party viewerships, counting those into, effect like bars and stuff like that. Now, with that being said, that metric kind of lied about the numbers allegedly being what they was to close out the WNBA season. Now we're getting data from the Unrivaled pretty much claiming that
this time, the experiment is to bottle the lightning that came with Caitlin Clark, slap a new label on it, and sell it as Paige Bueckers, minus the inconvenient detail where millions of people actually show up to watch.